Good morning. It's December the 4th, 2018. It's approximately 1:55 in the morning. I'm Jim Skates from our office in Centerville, Tennessee, on Columbia Avenue, 50 miles southwest of Nashville, Tennessee. Redeeming the time. Redeeming the time is my subject. It's the title of my sermonette for this morning. Read Psalms chapter 90. It says in the book of Psalms chapter 90, verse 12, it says, "So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts, our minds unto wisdom," according to the book of Psalms chapter 90, verse 12. God's view of time is very different from ours. The created universe has a movement that regulates time as we know it. God dwells outside this movement, and someday it will cease or stop. Today's key verse calls us to number our days and apply our hearts, our minds unto wisdom. To live with this, our time here is limited, and to use it to prepare for the hereafter is a good way to occupy the time we have. Other scriptures also refer to the use of time. According to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 1, tells us to remember our Creator in the days of our youth, while we're young, while we're alive, while we have energy. Energy is the ability to do work, to believe and live for God in our youth, committing our life to His kingdom, and work is an ideal use of our time. According to the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7, verse 29, lets you know that the time is short. We need to properly divide between earthly duties and heavenly responsibilities. Earthly duties are important, vital, crucial, and do require much time and the use of this world. As believers, we are in the world, but not of the world. And by not loving the things in the world, we will have time for eternal interests. Colossians chapter 4, verse 5 gives instruction to walk in wisdom toward those who are without, redeeming the time, having a consistent life, and testifying of our hope in Christ. And testifying our hope in Christ are good uses of time. In the book of Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 through 16, we read, "See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, no foolishness, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." And we know today the days are truly evil. Redeeming the time means making good use of our opportunities. I'm going to repeat that thing again for emphasis' sake. Redeeming the time means making good use of our opportunities, taking advantage of the opportunities when they are granted. We need to understand God's will in this matter. It is foolish or foolishness to live as if there were no God with a will for our lives. But we are wise. We're using wisdom in production if we believe God and accept His word. But we are wise if we believe God, accept His word as His will for us, and obey it. I'm Jim Skates from Centerville, Tennessee, 50 miles southwest of Nashville, Tennessee. I live on Columbia Avenue in Centerville, Tennessee, within the city limits. Even though I live in the city, I'm still a country boy. Take time to be holy and to prepare for eternity, because one of these days we're going to slip into eternity. Hope you've enjoyed the message. I'm Jim Skates, redeeming the time, redeeming the time. Read Psalms 90. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts, our minds unto wisdom, according to the book of Psalms, chapter 90, verse 12. Thank you for listening to me attentively, and thank you very much. Peace out. We're super blessed.